Tonight, one day after Mayor Lisa Baldelli-Hunt stepped down, we're hearing more from the new mayor of Woonsocket.
As Target 12 reported first, Baldelli-Hunt resigned yesterday, citing health reasons, just 2 weeks after we uncovered a controversial city land deal. Target 12 investigator Kate Wilkinson is live outside Woonsocket City Hall tonight with what the new mayor says is next for that land deal.
And newly minted Mayor Christopher Beauchamp says he wants to move past this controversy, but some residents are concerned about why Baldelli-Hunt decided to resign just weeks after this controversial land deal came to light. Chris Beauchamp entered City Hall as council president Thursday and left a mayor. Target 12 was there just hours after his predecessor Lisa Baldelli-Hunt resigned. Are you mayor now?
I am the mayor.
Mayor Beauchamp says he wasn't surprised by Baldelli-Hunt's resignation, but it was still emotional. In Thursday's resignation letter, she cited health concerns, pointing back to April when she collapsed during a news conference. But Woonsocket resident Walter Lanou wants more answers.
Honestly, she owes everybody an explanation why she did this. But because of health reasons? No, I don't think so. That's wrong.
That's because her resignation comes 2 weeks after Target 12 first reported she had used $1.1 million in taxpayer funds to purchase a plot of land off Menden Road, assessed at under $200,000. Baldelli-Hunt bought the land without notifying the city council, which is required by Woonsocket's charter. Target 12 has reached out to Baldelli-Hunt multiple times for comment, but we have not yet heard back. We asked Beauchamp what led to Baldelli-Hunt's resignation.
Combination of both. And, you know, the land deal maybe have forced a little bit more expedited resign, possibly.
But Beauchamp believes the city doesn't need to focus on an investigation.
We did get the money back. The land deal was basically null and void, if you will, so it really never happened. And, you know, I'm going to concentrate moving forward.
Some people might be concerned about that, might disagree with you. Why not? Why not further investigate?
Because we got too many things on the books right now.
Coming up new at 6, I'll have why one city councilor is saying the city actually does need to get to the bottom of this land deal. Live in Woonsocket with the Target 12 investigators, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.
Mayor of Woonsocket tells us he's hoping to avoid an investigation into a controversial land deal in his city. His comments come one day after Mayor Lisa Baldelli-Hunt resigned, just 2 weeks after Target 12 first uncovered the $1.1 million transaction. Target 12 investigator Kate Wilkinson joins us live outside Woonsocket City Hall. Kate?
The new mayor says he wants to be transparent in this new role, but one city councilor says steps still need to be taken here to figure out exactly what happened in this controversial land deal. More bitter than sweet is how former council president Chris Beauchamp described becoming mayor to Target 12 Thursday night. He says it was a challenging conversation with former mayor Lisa Baldelli-Hunt, who he considers a friend.
It was emotional. You know, there was some crying, there was some laughing, all that stuff. But my main concern was the mayor's health.
In a resignation letter Thursday, former Mayor Baldelli-Hunt said she was stepping down because of health concerns.
Honestly, she owes everybody an explanation why she did this. But because of health reasons? No, I don't think so. That's wrong.
The announcement came 2 weeks after Target 12 revealed the mayor used $1.1 million in taxpayer funds to purchase this land off of Menden Road. Baldelli-Hunt has said she wants to build affordable housing units there, but the city council was concerned about the deal because they weren't told, and the land was assessed at only $200,000. On Friday, Mayor Beauchamp told Target 12 that because they got the check back, the city doesn't need to investigate further.
We have a public safety complex that we need to look at. We have an athletic complex that we're in the middle of. So I'm going to concentrate on all the things that we started already.
Councilman John Ward disagrees, telling Target 12 that he believes they need to know what happened to prevent a similar controversy from happening again.
It's incumbent on us as elected officials, in the interest of informing the public, that we collect more knowledge.
And Councilman Ward specifically wants to hear from the people who still work here at City Hall just to find out exactly what happened. Live in Woonsocket with the Target 12 investigators, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.